Hello and welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad. Dan here. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you get notified when I produce more content. Now, my regular audience, I do apologise. Oh, I'm getting a bit uncomfortable here. I do apologise for the lack of content, but I've been quite busy. In fact, I've been very, very busy. Some of you who are in the know, who are on my social media, my Instagram, which is Danny-Shep, or my TikTok or Facebook, you will know that I secured a role on Coronation Street, which is one of the longest running, biggest soap operas in the UK. 4 episodes, 2 episodes have recently played, but we'll go into that later. But that's one excuse for lack of content, but I'll tell you all about that later. Tuesday was Manchester Pig Safe. Did the usual, went to the vigil, recorded some of the poor animals that are being transported into a gas chamber in Ashton-under-Lyne, North Manchester, where they will suffocate. Their lungs, snouts, eyes will burn with the CO2. They will pass out after many minutes of pain and suffering, hung upside down, stabbed in the throat and chopped into pieces for bacon. Disgusting. So here's a little clip from that. These guys are frustrated, they're hot, they're frustrated, they're fighting with each other, covered in their own excrement, urine. This trailer absolutely stinks, it's disgusting. This is not how we treat sentient, beautiful animals like these. Hello.
There's one laying on the ground just here as well.
So yes, Coronation Street. Now, anybody who doesn't know me, I've been an actor. Well, I've been a struggling actor for getting on to 5 years in the middle of July, I think. And I've spent a lot of time, a lot of my own time, my own personal money, chasing this dream. My journey actually started 4.5, nearly 5 years ago, when I walked into an audition and never acted before in my life, and took a lead role in a short teaser movie. And then from that point onwards, after I was told by the director and several other actors on set that I had a natural gift for acting, I pursued it. I did 30, 40 student movies, which meant giving up my weekends, my evenings, my holidays at work, to go and film these student movies where you'd be stood freezing in the middle of some city somewhere while they decided which lens to use or which lighting or which direction they wanted the camera. But it was a good learning curve. I also did a lot of extra work to jump on set and see how the pros did it, and by watching the pros I learned a lot. One of my biggest lessons from watching the pros was they're no different than me. They fluffed the lines. They were constantly looking at the lines. There was all the insecurities there that we all suffer. But it's been quite a epic journey for me, and it's something that I fell in love with. So that, combined with driving my trucks and doing my activism and doing this, my YouTube channel, it's been one hell of a journey, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm just wondering now how this is going to affect my activism. It's only 4 episodes. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little taster. For those of you who haven't got access to ITV, you're probably in a different country where they block it. VPNs don't always work. I'll show you a little recording off my TV behind here, so I'll let you see that.
How could we resist? You're practically famous.
A viral sensation, so I'm calling you. I'm just trying to share a message.
Well, like ramming it down our throats. How do you explain the impact you've had?
Well, if it's all the same, I'd just rather stick to talking about movies and
Correction, it's not an initiative, it's an imposition.
What about the strike?
Yeah, I'll be covering that also. So, firstly, I do appreciate that my policy is contentious, but as they say, sometimes there is no gain without a bit of pain. And the suggested changes
Will make our job a logistical nightmare. How are you let her speak? Why, so you can tell us that we're wrong and she's right? You know, for that from the missus.
Excuse me, this isn't about being wrong or right, it's about doing better for the community.
Making you look good in the process.
No, it's about doing better for the community.
You politicians always have an agenda.
Excuse me, Terry, please come with me. What? Because you just upped in the meeting now, move it.
So yeah, 2 more episodes to show on the 13th of July and the 15th of July. That's a Wednesday and a Friday, but the last one I will be in Cuba on holidays, but we'll go into that later as well. So yeah, now, is it going to be a good thing? Is it going to be a good thing if, let's say, they take me on full time at Coronation Street? Or I get something else, something regular in the acting world? How is that going to affect my activism? And this is something I've been pondering for quite a while. Because obviously, if I've got a famous face, which I could well have, 6 million people watch per episode now, so there's a lot of people going to recognise my face if I get any more work in there, so no more undercover work. I've got to stay on the right side of the law, or I'm going to throw it all away. People make judgments, casting directors, the whole industry make judgments on you. So how am I going to work it? I'm going to switch over to the webcam now, because I want to show you a few things on Instagram which may be helpful to explain about what I could do if I did become a regular on this big soap, or have I got some fame from my acting career? So let's just switch over there now. So yeah, let's pretend I get a full contract on Coronation Street, or I get into a regular series and I become famous, or I become a famous face, which isn't a million miles away. Like I said, 6 million people per episode. It's a strong possibility. Whether I'm going to enjoy that sort of notoriety, I do not know. But yeah, we were talking about where my activism can go. And I've been looking at some of the Coronation Street stars' Instagrams. This is Samia Longshamban, who you saw in that clip playing opposite me. She's been in the soap since she was a teen, I think, so she's been in a long, long while. But if you look at the followers, 416,000 followers. Let's have a look at... My phone's making a noise. I always do this, don't I? But you expect it from me, come on. So let's have a look at some of the people she follows. So I think this lady, I don't think she's in anymore, but she was in it. 1 million followers. Let's go back. Alan Halsall. Let's have a look at Alan Halsall. He plays Tyrone. 232,000 followers. Let's see, Mike, who was the one who smashed me up against the wall. Let's see if he's on there. No, it mustn't be on. It mustn't be on. So yeah, we tend to talk into an echo chamber when we're on certain social medias. I can guarantee of those 4,907 followers on my Instagram, that about 3,500, 4,000 are vegans or animal activists or sympathisers, one or the other. So yeah, we it's always been a sort of goal of mine to try and appeal to non-vegans, to get them to at least look at some of my content. That's why my Instagram is a mixture of acting, of food, of news, of my everyday life. I'm just trying to attract in non-vegans to sort of interact with me. So yeah, let's say, fingers crossed, I get really successful in my acting career, become a named person, get my blue tick. It's a good forum. It's a good forum. I think Joaquin Phoenix is a good advocate for animal rights and for veganism. Very good. I'm never going to be on his level with me coming into this game so late, but yeah, it might be a great opportunity. But on the flip side of it, the problems arise in how I conduct myself. I'm going to have to conduct myself a little differently because I'm in the public eye, and I would be under scrutiny for everything I say and do. So it's a bit of a juggling act that I could potentially have in the future. And then again, nothing may come of it. I may never get any more TV or film acting work again from this point. That's how the industry works. I'm not naive enough to think that I'm away and off now because I've got 4 episodes on this soap. Nowhere near that naive. this could be the end of it and I could never work again, because that's how this industry works. So I would continue my activism, and I'm going to continue my activism and continue this and continue what I do until the point that I think that I need to rein it in a little bit. So yeah, I will never abandon animal rights. I will never abandon veganism. And when I say abandon, I don't mean stop advocating for veganism or animal rights. I mean, and go back to eating meat. I'm just mean, you know, I'm going to carry on, but in a different way, if that makes sense. So yeah, more news from Korea is that the young lady who plays Maria, during the scene in the cafe, they gave me Richmond vegan bacon, and yeah, she tried a little bit. They brought a little plate over and asked her, and she said she'd like to try it, so she tried it. And then we talked about the dairy industry. I talked with David, who plays Roy, and we had a little chat about it. And a week later, when I went on set to film again, she told me that herself and her family had all gone meat-free for the week. And I said, "Oh, are you vegan now though?" And she went, "No, I wouldn't go that far, but we all went meat-free for the week. We tried the sausages and all that stuff." So it's all a win. It's all a win. I mean, the only downside was in the ITV canteen, I had some soup. That was it. That was the only choice I had. Some soup. There was an aubergine something curry, but it must have had some sort of milk or eggs in, because I said, "Is that vegan?" And she went, "Yeah, it's vegan." And then the chef shouted, "No, it's not." So I had soup and bread. So yeah, I'll be changing that if I get on. Anyway, let's put it that way. But yeah, I thought I'd come on today. I thought I'd just keep you all in the loop, give you an idea why I've been a little bit quiet. It's been absolutely hectic. So that is why I'm looking forward to my holiday. And I am going to, and I'm not doing this to make you all feel jealous, right? Because I need this holiday. We've saved. We haven't been away through COVID. I haven't been away for 5 or 6 years, I don't think, to anywhere abroad. But we're going to Veradaro, which is an absolute dream of a place. I'll put me over there. It's just kilometres. It's like the little, I'll show you the map in a minute, but it's just kilometres of beautiful white sandy beach, and the water is absolutely crystal clear. And I'm just going to go and relax, because, to be honest with you, my head is totally whacked. Totally whacked. Put me on the beach there. Woo! Yeah, I'm on the beach. But it will be soon. Got it at a bargain price because of the current climate, the way everything's going. All inclusive. I've already emailed the hotel to see if they have vegan options. They've said yeah, but we'll see what happens. It's not well known for its culinary sort of excellence in Cuba. So from what I believe from certain things, obviously there is some great places to eat there. If I can get some small cafes, locals doing the cooking, then yeah. But I'm looking forward to 2 weeks of just thinking about nothing. Just thinking about absolutely nothing. I am going to do some vlogs over there about my struggle to get vegan food. I'll film a little bit of our trip, but not a lot, because I do really want to rest my mind and recharge my batteries for the next adventures when I come back. So, but listen, thank you everyone for your ongoing support. Thank you everyone who helps me, who watches my channel, who subscribes to my social medias and likes my posts and everything. It's really appreciated. It's a tough old world out there for us vegans, but we are changing it bit by bit. We've already infiltrated Coronation Street. Where's next? Watch this space. Save the animals, save the planet, save yourself. Go vegan, people. Peace.